Hi, you may or may not have heard of the mobile game called Flying Gorilla. I told my friend that even I could make this in one day, so that's how it started. I went to my PC and set up a timer of 24 hours. I made a new Unity project and spent some time collecting some assets. And gorilla model here, some bananas there, and a few particles from Unity's asset store. Then I messed a little around in Blender, trying to make a cactus here, but quickly searched online, couldn't find a free good looking 3D model, so I took this very detailed brush. Thanks Oleg Skald. Quick editing note, how can you find out that someone is a professional developer? Right, by him losing 4 hours of video footage. Anyway, after importing the models to Unity, I've made a cube instead of a plane as a ground for some reason and put a reflecting material on it, just like in the original. Now the gorilla got a movement script in which it has 3 stages, right, left and middle position. I also made it rotate to the middle if it's on one of the sides. It's working by checking the keyboard input on every frame, then switches position and rotate it by a new vector. Boring. Okay, well, it works. Then I wanted to polish this a bit and put smoke at the location where the gorilla's hand touches the ground. And oh my god, this was a ride. I spent a total of 2.5 hours on this. I even asked some people from a university and tried so many options that really discouraged me, but more on this later. Finally, I just had to attach the freaking smoke game object to the gorilla. I moved on to making 3 different level pieces that I would be able to generate infinitely. And that's what I did next. After following in a tutorial, I set up a short script with an array of the different parts, so another function could put them together randomly. Well, at least in theory, because I ran into another issue. Because the level behind the camera hasn't been deleted, all of the high quality brush models would stay rendered every single frame. Although my PC is pretty fast, after about 1 minute the game was down to an average of 25 FPS from the 500 as I started at. But I let that be a problem for future me. Spoiler, it was a big mistake. The last thing I did was trying to make a scoring system. It didn't work at first, but then I found out that I tried to put a text mesh pro text into a text slot. Then it finally, wait, what the fuck? Why isn't that working? I spent an entire hour trying fixing this, but eventually gave up. Wait, I said that was the last thing I did. Yeah, because there was a much bigger mistake I did. See, the whole time I worked, I missed out on a major thing. It was a funny idea and I really tried to make this work for me, but I had no fun coding this. And this is also the reason I haven't uploaded for 2 whole months. I often just couldn't bring myself to further work on this, what was supposed to be a small project. In the meantime, I saw many different game devs code fun projects. And here I am now. I dedicated 9 hours to a game I didn't want to make, and with no motivation on creating anything. That's why I'm now calling it a day. I quit. I failed this challenge, but learned some valuable lessons along the way. How to make an infinite generator, how to script interact in Unity, and the most important, making games should be fun, not a torture. Have a good one.